Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we are on Lake Wylie and put in at the Ebenezer Park access area. Now, this has been a long time coming. This is actually a launch that's very near to my house. However, I've never actually done a video there because the park has been closed for what seems like a decade. Well, it wasn't really a decade, but it was closed for a very long time because they did a massive renovations, and I didn't get to see it because I was like, when I got here, it was dark. But I'm interested to see it when I get back to the launch. All that to say, out here on the water, gonna try to catch some fish. That's enough jibba jabba. Let's get to it.
Well, I ain't got no money.
Well, he ain't got no money.
And a slap run out of beans.
And a slap run out of beans.
And the kids are getting hungry.
And the kids are getting hungry.
I can tell you what that means.
I can tell you what that means.
River rats.
River rats.
And cool stew.
And cool stew.
Baby, that's what I'm cooking you.
What I'm cooking you.
River rats.
River rats.
And cool stew.
And cool stew.
Baby, that's what I'm cooking you.
What I'm cooking you.
First little fish of the day. All right, he ain't much. Little largemouth. All right, let's get this little guy back in the water. Huge, that's a fat little spot. Look at him getting all nice and fat. Well guys, the conditions are pretty tough today, but hey, we'll get a second one in the boat. Let's get him back in the water. All right, not big, but nice little largemouth here. Look at him. It's actually off the same dock that I caught that spot, so that's cool. This fish, the first spot that I caught on this dock, I threw it way back up under there with a shaky head, way back under there. And as I was goofing around, I noticed just like right off the end of the dock, it wasn't like a brush pile, but it was just like, it looked like a stack of fish just sitting there. And I was like, yeah, I wonder what the heck that is. There's a fish. I guess I'm finally learning how to read my graph because, yeah, I mean, that was the whole reason I stayed over there, because I was like, there's like a ball of fish or something just sitting right there. And I dropped down right on top of him and got this bad boy. Let's get him back in the water. Just a little dink, but guess what? On the same dock. Hey guys, look, I don't know what is going on, but you can see right there, right off the edge of this dock is just a ball of fish just hanging out. That's what that is. And I don't know what they're doing down there. I mean, if I were a fish, I'd be up under the dock in there, but no, these guys are hanging out right outside, same dock. Don't know what they're doing, but let's see if we can catch some more of them. Guys, same dock. I don't know what is going on with this dock, but they are absolutely stacked up under there. Not even under there, just around there. And there's still more down there. Let's see if we can catch some more. And for a small fee, I will give you the locations of this dock. Anybody who fishes Lake Wylie, if you want to know where it is, I will disclose that for a small fee. But let's get this guy back in the water. And now it's time for tackle roundup. All right, guys. Let me tell you, today has gone against all conventional wisdom. By that, I mean it's been overcast and windy all day long. Overcast and windy conditions. Conventional wisdom would tell you, man, it's going to be top water bonanza. That was not the case. There was no top water and no bonanza to be had. Fish top water, tried to make top water happen, and it just was not in the cards. It stayed overcast, and then it got really windy. And again, conventional wisdom tells you, windy, overcast conditions, man, put on a crankbait, put on a spinner bait, moving baits with a lot of flash and vibration. A rig. Nope, not to be had. It's been the weirdest thing, but the only bites I've been getting have been on finesse stuff. It's been shaky head and drop shot. And it's so weird because when I say the fish are stacked up, I've never seen fish like this ever in my life. When I say they are stacked, they are, right on top of each other in just unbelievable numbers. I will go the longest time not getting a bite, not even seeing anything on the depth finder, and then all of a sudden I'll just come across a dock and nothing particular, nothing special about it, and it is just loaded. I mean, all around it, not necessarily under it, but all around the perimeter of it is just loaded. And I've been catching fish on these loaded docks, these isolated loaded docks. And again, there's nothing special about it, but I'm catching multiples on pretty much one. And whenever I come across one of these docks, I'm like, I'm gonna slow down and fish this because I'll catch multiples off of it, and then go long periods going down the bank, not catching anything until I find another one of these docks that's just loaded up. Really, really odd to see them like that. But as far as the what I've been using has been, I've been using shaky head, and I've been using mostly drop shot. And the drop shot coloration I've been using has been a Roboworm Morning Dawn. Now, I used that, and then I ran out of them. Because I was not prepared for this to be the case. It'd be like a finesse day. So I ran out of Morning Dawn, so I went to my next color. Morning Dawn's always my favorite on drop shot, followed by Bold Bluegill. Roboworm, Bold Bluegill. Used that, ran out of that too. So I was like, son of a gun, man. I absolutely was unprepared. So I went to my third choice, which is this. It is Oxblood Red Flake Roboworm Straight Tail. That's what I've been using. That's what I've been catching some of my fish on. It's been, again, I used those other colors until I ran out of them, and then I switched to this one. Just because out of necessity, because I didn't have any other ones. But that's what we're using today. It's a drop shot and shaky head type of day on these really loaded docks. And that concludes today's tackle roundup. What the world is this? What in the heck? Wow, this is something big. Yeah! Yeah! Man, look at that tank of a spot. Alright, I'm gonna be quick with this guy. Man, that's a tank. He's bleeding. We're gonna get back in the water though. Man, same dock, next cast. Man, that's a good one too. Woo. Guys, that was off the same dock that I just caught that monster spot on. Man, it's weird. I'll go long periods not finding anything, and then when I find them, they're all like on one dock, just completely stacked up. That ain't the biggest guy in the world, but put up a good little fight though. Look at him. Tough conditions, but man, we're having a good little day here. Let's get him back in the water. Yeah! All right. Not a big guy. A nice little largemouth here. Man, the drop shot, that seems to be the ticket today. Look at him. All right. We're going to get him back in the water. All right, guys, I think I am going to call it a day. I stayed out here way longer than I was anticipating staying out here, just because I had a really good time. This is a really cool launch area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link, not to the hours of this launch down in the description box. I'm just going to leave you a link to the website because their hours are really weird. It depends on the month. It depends on, I don't know. It's just weird. And I'm not going to list out what the hours are. It's not open 24 hours a day like most of the other ramps that I go to are. This one has set hours and it really varies by month. And so I would just advise that you check it out on the on their website to see. I don't want you to waste your time coming out here and not being able to get in. But it's really cool. Was able to catch quite a few fish, a couple decent sized ones, which is nice to see. Again, if you'd like to know anything about the lures or the launch or anything that I did today, you can look down in the description box. I'm going to put some additional information down there. But while you're there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. channel is updated every week with new fishing content and new fishing adventures. So I'll be seeing you next week. This is Josh, and this is Abide Fishing.